Thanks, Brooke. Hi, Hayley. How are you?
Hi, doing well, thank you.
It's good. Thanks for making time for a chat. I guess easiest question to start with. How are you feeling ahead of what could be your 100th game for the Matildas?
Yeah, I'm actually really, really excited. For me, I've been in this team for such a long time, so I feel like there's been a bit of a roller coaster of emotions, ups and downs, been at a lot of tournaments, come back from injury, and I think when I think about it like that, it's just really special to have played for this team for so long and to reach such an important milestone.
Thanks, Hayley.
Joanna?
Hey, Hayley, thanks for the time today. I guess just to follow up on that, how do you feel ahead of your 100th match, knowing that you're preparing for a tournament at home?
Yeah, it's very exciting. We saw what happened after the World Cup and how Australia took to us and the crowds we got and all of those things after having the World Cup in Australia. So we're hoping to replicate that a little bit. We want to make sure that we're inspiring Australia, bringing in people, getting all of the fans behind us, and we know that that will take us far in the tournament. So to think we've got another big tournament like that in Australia, it's very exciting and one we're preparing well for.
If I could ask a follow-up, how has it been, I guess, entering Matilda's camp after joining a new club, obviously, in Germany?
What was that, sorry?
How has it been returning to Matilda's camp after joining a new club?
Sorry. It's really good. I've settled in really well. It's taken me a few weeks just to understand the way it works in Germany, but I'm loving it over there. I've got a really great team. I'm enjoying the football, so I've come in here off a high and I'm feeling really good.
Thanks, Joanna. Marco?
G'day, Hayley. Just on Germany, how is it different to your sort of previous clubs and where you've been?
I mean, the football's different. Life is different. I'm in a really good environment at the moment, so that's important to me and one I was chasing. I've been very pleasantly impressed with the league and the facility and the clubs, and that's something that's really important each week as well. And also we're competing in the Europa Cup, so we've had a lot of games. We're playing twice a week each week, and it's been a really good step for me and a really good move that I needed.
Erin?
Just on that, Hayley, how important is it to have that coming into a major tournament, like the multiple games in a week and the high intensity? Is that definitely going to help you prepare for the Asian Cup?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really important for us all in this squad to be in good environments, to be playing, and I'm definitely in one at the moment. So I know that I'm getting in really good training. I'm in a good environment for that. I'm able to continue developing and working on what I need to, and then that means that when we come back into the national team, we're all at top level, fit and ready to go for what we need to do here.
And how is the national team looking? Obviously, only this window and one more before the Asian Cup. Has Joe been able to really sink his teeth in and, I guess, get across what he wants to?
Yeah, well, we've only got a couple of camps, and when you think about it, it's actually very soon. But when you're in the national team setup, you kind of have to move quickly with your information. So we've been here a couple of days now. We've had a lot of meetings. We're getting everything across and making sure that everything's very clear so we know exactly the goal and what we're trying to do when we get to the Asian Cup.
Isabel?
Hey Hayley, jumping back to the last camp in Perth, you obviously captained for the first time. Coming up now on 100 caps, how did that feel for you, just representing your country with the armband on?
Yeah, I mean, even when you speak about it now, it gives me goosebumps because, like I mentioned before, I've been in the team for a really long time. So it's like my home, it's my family, it's the place I spend all my time. So to be able to put on the armband and lead out the team was definitely one of my biggest honours. And I think this, reaching the 100th, will also be the same. The way I describe it, it's just like we're a group who have been together for such a long time. It's like a family, and I think that representing Australia is is the biggest honour in the world. So to be able to do that 100 times, it's pretty special.
Erin, over to you. Sorry, Erin, over to you.
Sorry, just I'm healing. Can I just ask, I guess about the game against Wales, Hayley? Like, what do you have to do to prepare for that?
I mean, the same as always. Joe, like I said, Joe has come in and he's kind of implementing his game plan and the way he wants us to play and what he wants us to do. So we're all focusing on that in training. It's been nice actually because we haven't lost a number of days flying to Australia with the jet lag and those things. So we're actually able to get a lot more sessions on the grass to prepare. So we're looking forward to that when we want to win, and it's obviously also a bit of a celebration for Jess Fishlock, so I think it will be a really fun game.
Thanks, Erin. Joanna?
You talked about the fact that you don't have to travel as much as you have to. Is it sort of kind of like you're going in already having done your homework, knowing that a lot of the players that you'll face in that Wales and English side play in the leagues around Europe?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I played in England in last season, so played against a lot of those girls from the English team, and the same with the girls now. But yeah, a lot of the girls are over here, and a lot of us are playing in their teams or against them. So I think we kind of know what we're coming up against, but also we're able to work on what we need to once we're here and once Joe puts his ideas and those things into what we need to do.
Brilliant. Marco?
Hayley, you sort of mentioned before your journey just after the back injury. I guess at that time, football wasn't really on your mind, but you know, now you're about to play 100 games. How do you look back on that time in terms of how it sort of shaped you and, I don't know, given you more strength maybe, and yeah.
Yeah, it definitely has. I remember during that injury and during my rehab questioning whether I would be able to play again, if I would come back again. I had a lot of fear around that. So it was a really tough time for me, but I think, like you mentioned, it definitely made me a lot stronger, and I've come out the other side of that, and I've continued to play at this top level for a long time, and I've ended up here, sitting here talking to you about my 100th game, which I didn't think in that moment I would ever reach. So it's very special, and I'm really looking forward to getting out there on Saturday.
Thanks.
Isabel?
And obviously, being 100 games in, you're one of the more senior players on the squad. How important is it for you at this point to help guide some of the younger players coming in to the squad?
Yeah, that is a role that I think I've had to take on more so now, and I don't know at what point I became this experienced player, but I can definitely feel it after being here for so long. So I remember my first days coming in and trying to find my feet, and it being difficult going into the national team setup for the first time, as it's such a big jump. So I do try and help out those younger players just to make sure that they can settle and find their feet coming in here, and I think it's important as an older, more experienced player to be able to do that and help out as much as you can.